We're live?
We are live.
Okay. Hello and welcome. It is Wednesday at quarter afternoon, and this is our Jack and Dave Show episode number 13, right? This is 13?
Lucky 13.
All right. So today we have a couple really cool, interesting new things for our show. Jerry Novak, who's actually on the road right now, he's hauling bulls right now, basically. But he's going to be dropping in later on our call here. And on the show to talk about Father's Day. Obviously, Father's Day is coming up this coming Sunday, which is the 16th. So if you haven't gotten your father a gift, please do that now. Make sure you remember your fathers. They're very important. So once again, this is the Jack and Dave Show, episode 13. And let's do some introductions here. I am Dave. Right across from me is Jack. So say hello to Jack, everybody. He actually had an incident with a runaway paper shredder, and that's why he's not on camera today. So, yeah, I know, right? So,
and you know, right after my wood chipper incident too.
Seriously,
so.
you just stay away from blades, knives, animals. Ooh, is that Jerry?
Hello.
Is that Jerry?
Wow, that was loud.
Loud and clear. That is Jerry.
Amazingly annoying. Wow. All right, so sorry for knocking out everybody's here and there, but Jerry, can you hear us?
Looks like he's on there, but
is he still getting in?
Yeah, he's still kind of.
That's all right. That's all right. Okay.
Just a second.
So yeah, he's coming in the call right now. Jerry's coming in the call. Thank you so much for being here. So like I said, Jack is here, and our producer Madison. You just heard her. She's producing the show right now.
Hello.
Our special guest today is Mr. Jerry Novak, who is the host of Bull Haulin' BS, which is, let's see, every Tuesday, right? Every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He's talking about livestock and bull hauling, and he hosts the show with his son Tyler. And he's actually a real-life bull hauler. He works for Evans Cattle Company in Ohio, New Carlisle, Ohio. He's been doing it for a really long time. And he is the subject of our new series here on Chroma Steel Radio. There he is. I can hear him.
Hey, guys.
There we go. I can hear him.
Hello.
I was just introducing you, Jerry, telling everybody,
Hey, gang.
about you and all of your adventures and what you do for a living and all about your show. So say hi to all the Jack and Dave Show fans out there.
Hey, everybody on Jack and Dave Show. This is Jerry Novak. I'm one of the gang around here at Chroma Steel Radio. Also the host of Bull Haulin' BS with my boy Tyler. I'm a part-time cattle hauler, part-time cattle buyer, part-time cowhand, whatever else needs to be done.
And,
had a background in trucking,
what you do
dang
for
all
a
my
living
life
and,
as well as cattle, and
so,
played in the oversized world. I'm also the vice president of Pure Country Livestock.
Hey,
everybody on Jack and Dave Show. This is Jerry Novak. I'm one of the gang around here at Chroma Steel Radio. Pure Country Livestock. Also the host is a 501c3. We do a lot for other drivers, more or less. Our motto is, part-time people helping people. We do a lot for be done. Had a background for autism. Do fundraisers for autism as well as played in the oversized world. I'm also the vice president of Pure Country Livestock. Hey, everybody on Jack and Dave Show. This is Jerry Novak. I'm one of the gang around here at Chroma Steel Radio. Pure Country Livestock. Also the host is a 501c3. We do a lot for other drivers, more or less. Our motto people helping people. We do a lot for drivers. Get back to the autism, do fundraisers like that. So pretty active in the oversized world. I'm also the vice president of Pure Country Livestock. Hey, everybody on Jack and Dave Show. This is Jerry Novak. I'm one of the gang around here at Chroma Steel Radio. It's actually the same weekend as 501c. Rotella Super Rigs up in Albert Lee. It's about an hour from there. If you go to Pure Country Livestock, the like page, you can get all the information as far as where it's at. The driver that we're helping out up there, he was actually killed. He was a feed delivery guy, ran one of these auger trucks, delivering feed to a farm, and he was raising a boom up, and he got tangled up in the electrical lines, and ended up taking his life. Right now, that's kind of a big one that we're working on right now. It's in conjunction with a rat rod group. The guy was very active with this rat rod group, so we're trying to do what we can. Absolutely. Pure Country Livestock, so anybody who's tuned in, if you want to take a look at it, he's also the driver. He and I think his wife, they've got a new baby due later on this year. I think October or November.
Oh wow,
something like that. So we're trying to help them out as much as we can.
Absolutely.
As far as cost.
And so this event that you're doing in July, correct? It's later, July 21st, I believe you said. And that's
21st, 26th, somewhere in there, up in Minnesota. Like I said, go to Pure Country Livestock Association Facebook page, on the like page. You can take a look at it. The information will be, it's already up there.
Okay.
As far as I know, if not, just follow Pure Country Livestock and kind of keep tabs on that. But
we'll be
anybody who's going up there to Super Rig, man, make a trip up there. It's only an hour away, and it's going to be a legitimate cause.
Great event. So if you guys are in the area in Minnesota or in the Midwest there on July 21st for the Pure Country Livestock, it's basically a cruise in and a charity benefit. Please check that out. If you're in the if you're going to the Super Rig show, check that out. Which is also in the Minnesota area. So check that out.
Well, I'll get the information on Chrome and Steel and get it shared once I get everything nailed down with Jeremy.
Absolutely. We'll talk about that probably on our June 23rd roundup party.
You bet.
We're having that not this coming Sunday, but the Sunday after that. We're having a Chrome and Steel roundup group show. So we'll talk more about that then. All right.
Yes, sir.
So, before we get started with the rest of our topics, let's talk about our audience really quickly. Guys, if you're out there right now, please share and like the stream really quickly. It helps us out, helps us get to more people here at the Jack and Dave Show. So definitely like and share the video. We really, really appreciate it. So last week's question of the week that we had was mats and gats. Should they be switched? We had a lot of great answers from a whole bunch of different people. We had some really positive responses saying that, the weather at mats sucks and we would much rather have it at gats. We had a couple of our customers comment and say that they thought the same thing. So thanks for your input on the mats and gats switch there. That probably will never happen like we talked about last week, but that's okay. So the
big business right there.
Yeah, I mean they've got to keep their market share, right? So, but it's good to dream and to think about having good weather down in Louisville. So the question.
Well, as everybody knows,
sure.
If you don't ask or bring a topic up,
it's never started. Yeah, maybe we'll start.
It's never going to happen, or they won't readdress it. I mean, we could make the difference in that.
We need
as far as attendees and what have you. So maybe people, one unified voice can make all the difference in the world.
I agree.
It gives people a different idea. That's kind of the way I look at it with what I do.
So we need to start a movement to switch mats and gats. Start a whole Facebook page.
There you go.
There you go. But yeah, so thanks everybody for contributing in the comments below on our last week's episode with the Mats and Gats episode. And this week's question is or was your father a trucker or a driver? And did he get you started in trucking? So we want to hear your comments below. Please put them in the comments on this video. Let us know, was your trucker a father, and did he get you into trucking? Jerry, was your trucker
a father?
Was your father a trucker? Was your father a trucker?
Yeah, in a roundabout way. I mean, we were farmers in northeast Nebraska, and back in the 70s, needed another flow of income. So once I got to where I could run a lot of the farm equipment, kind of run the farm, I was about 13 years old. Dad bought his first truck, started hauling grain kind of in northeast Nebraska, western Iowa, northern Kansas, off of the farms. And we continued in trucking. At one time, I think he had about four trucks he was running. He had a hay business going after he quit farming. After I left the farm and went in the military, and I started driving when I was actually 14 years old.
So your dad
back when you could get away with it.
Had a really big influence on you getting into trucking, then, for sure.
Right. Oh yeah. It played a role, and that was back in the days. Everybody always talks about back in the day. Well, I was one of the back in the day guys. I drove a 1969 GMC Astro with a 318, and if it wasn't running over to the edges on the hopper bottom, almost running off, it wasn't full yet.
That's funny.
I don't even know what kind of weight we were hauling.
Oh, easily over. I don't know. Well, the regulations back then were definitely a lot different than now. I mean,
the regulations were the same as far as weight, but
right.
You're coming off the farm, loading out of the fields and everything like that. That's kind of where I started, and then I just kind of progressed. I got my commercial license. I was kind of forced to back in 1982. I got nailed on a checkpoint down in Texas. I was hauling hay out of the airport right out of high school. Was driving I think it was a 72 or 73 Transtar 2, pulling a live floor trailer hauling hay from the airport to the feedlot. It was only like 8 miles. And I made the turn out of the airport, got on US Highway 54, for those of you that run out in that area outside of Dalhart, Texas. Feedlot central of America down there, where they feed a lot of the beef and everything. But made the corner, climbed the hill, got to the top of the hill, and there was the Texas Department of Public Safety.
Oops.
Checking driver's license. I just pulled over to the side and actually knew the highway patrolman that was one of the two that was working that day. And he said, "What'd you pull over for?" I said, "Because you're going to write me a ticket." And he said, "What am I writing you a ticket for?" I said, "Probably no license."
Yikes.
So
let the cat out of the bag.
I ended up getting my license not long after that. But I went into the judge. Great. This is back when, it was pretty much freewheeling what we did.
Outlaw country.
Gives outlawing a whole new meaning.
Yeah.
And I went before the judge in her quarters, and it cost me $32 for not having a proper driver's license.
$32. I wish. I think I've gotten parking tickets.
But that's like $1 million in today's dollars, right, Jerry?
Yeah. I mean,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He was parking his dinosaur. It's a dinosaur driver's license. Yeah, DDL actually. So,
yeah.
Anyway, sorry, that was bad. That was the Jack joke for the day. I just took it.
Yeah,
from you.
he
Sorry.
took it since I have.
Hey,
yeah.
Jack, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How are you, Jerry?
Getting by. I'm sitting here watching these guys load cattle. We got 6 loads rolling out of our barn today. So I'm watching the top hands here.
Yeah.
And it's funny you bring this up about Father's Day. One of the hands that's sitting here loading, he's probably in his late 30s, early 40s. He's got his, I guess, be about 8 or 9-year-old son out here with him loading cattle.
There you
Next
go.
truck on deck has got his nephew with him.
That's awesome.
Start him early. Start him early. Exactly.
You better believe it. And my son, I'm not supposed to say this, but my son, he said he's planning on going to college, getting his degree, probably in animal sciences, for those of you that watch Bull Hauling BS. And he goes, "Dad, I really want to haul cattle." And I said, "Get your college degree and then go do whatever you want to do."
Yeah, exactly.
He said, "I'm getting my CDL." And he's going to get his CDL when he turns 18. He'll be able to stay within the state of Ohio.
Keep it in the family.
That's kind of one of his plans. He'll actually be able to get his license while he's still in high school.
That's awesome. Yeah, keep it in the family. Keep it family oriented, and it's good that you and your son Tyler, who are both the hosts of Bull Hauling BS.
And really, I'm going to back up another generation. My grandfather, we didn't know this till after he passed away, that back in 1929, he and his brother started a trucking company in northeast Nebraska. Back in the day of stake bed trucks and what have you, it was actually, I think it was a Pender Transport or something like that, Pender, Nebraska. I've actually got a picture that's my pride and joy of one of my grandpa's trucks. Back then, it was still horse and buggy days in the late 20s. They drove across one of those old bridges out there in Nebraska.
Right.
The steer axle got across, and the back end loaded, dropped through the bridge, and there it was sitting with the front end up in the air.
That's
so I guess I'm third generation.
Yeah, so you are third generation. There you go. So fathers of fathers. There you go. So your father definitely helped you get into trucking, and I know a lot of families. It's almost generational trucking.
He actually told me, "Don't do it."
Oh, did he? You didn't listen.
Just like
Jerry.
every other father tells their sons.
Dang it, Jerry, you didn't listen. So quickly, we're gonna
as I say, not as I do. Right?
Exactly. Before we go on with family and trucking, first we want to talk about our first sponsor of the day, which is Jack's Chrome Shop. The people over there at Jack's Chrome Shop have a website. It is jackschromeshop.com. And some of the cool stuff that Jack's Chrome Shop has and that you can benefit from are, we have for people who don't know, we're actually here at Jack's Chrome Shop. You can see the sign. But we have quick delivery from our warehouse. We have hundreds of different stuff in stock. We have lights, different kinds of chrome pieces, stacks, metal polish, all that kind of good stuff. And we have a new Chrome and Steel Club that's coming up here that's going to be giving our returning customers a little bit extra back for coming back to Jack's Chrome Shop. So check out jackschromeshop.com, and this June, all the way through June, we still have about 2 weeks here left, right?
Yeah.
We have 2 weeks left here in June, and we are running free shipping on all blind mount bumpers. So if you're looking for a bumper right now, definitely check us out. Shipping on a big bumper like that is between $200 and $300. So that's a really good deal, is getting free shipping on a bumper. We also have steering wheels and steering wheel covers that are 15% off, and our mud flap and mud flap accessories are 20% off right now, this entire month.
Excuse the noise here. I got to go secure latch. I'm still here.
You're all right. Okay. No worries. So that's our June sales right there. Make sure you check out jackschromeshop.com and use promo code JND15 to get 15% off your order.
Got it.
You got her? All right. So I heard, I was talking to Jerry earlier today, and he said he was, let's see, where are you, Jerry?
I'm actually in New Carlisle, Ohio. We're loading trucks. If you heard all that kicking and clanging, we had a gate coming open on the side of a trailer. I had to go fix that right quick.
But yeah, so
side door.
earlier this morning, you were bringing were you bringing heifers or you bringing bulls back?
No, I was bringing cows back.
Okay. And so you were telling me that essentially you were complaining about Michigan drivers. So first, let's talk about that really quickly. I went to Michigan for the first time here. What was your little experience that you had earlier today?
I'm not going to single out Michigan. It's like this everywhere.
Right.
Everybody that's out here on the road puts up with this stuff. And I was merging off. I was up in Ann Arbor on 23. Get on Highway 14 for a minute, then jump back on 23. And those of you familiar with the area, sorry, I'm out of breath. Had to sprint. Anyway,
that's his workout for the year.
That's a scary thought. My big old white-haired tail running. But anyway, left-hand merge area, a little Chevy Sprinter, something small, made my frickin' day. I was only running about 40 miles an hour. I had the through lane, the lane that particular car was in. Come flying down on the left-hand merge ramp. I'm loaded with cattle. And this wonderful individual, not going to single out any particular gender, come flying down that merge area. I was keeping maintaining my distance.
Yep.
Because I had livestock on. And this four-wheeler decided, you know what? I'm taking that spot. Sped up, jumped in front of me, and slammed on the brakes.
Nice.
Jumped over in front of another truck to hit the off-ramp a half a mile down the road.
Yikes.
So what you're saying is that
needless to say, I had choice words. And the reason I'm kind of on a rant right now about this is everybody's aware of the dairy up there up in Merrillville or wherever it is, Indiana, Fair Oaks Farms.
That's about 45 minutes
in my opinion, this is my opinion only. In my opinion,
we're getting spicy.
They are getting an unfair shake on all this ethical treatment of animals. They were infiltrated based on information that I've been able to gather from what I've read, not just their side of the story, but other sides of the story. There were people that infiltrated that dairy, and they staged those videos to make that dairy look bad because there's a movement out here to get people to quit drinking milk.
Really?
That's why God put milk cows on this earth.
You know that's
to provide us with milk and nutrients.
That's a local story for us here. That's 45 minutes away from us. Yeah, Fair Oaks. Like I used to go there for like school trips, like field trips and stuff. I used to go there. I used to go to Fair Oaks for field trips. So,
and the thing is, people don't realize that those of us in the livestock industry, we care about those animals like they're our own kids or our pets.
Right.
Because we care about those animals getting to the destination. These were cows that were going to another dairy. You talk about steaming me.
Did you talk about that yesterday?
It's a pride thing amongst us getting stuff places.
Did you talk about that yesterday on your show?
A little bit, yeah.
You should do an entire show on that. How about let's do that next week? Because it's a local show.
I'm probably going to do that. I'll be on a rant.
Because it's a local thing for us. I'm sure that we can get one of us here, the three of us here, to do at least a little like we can guest show on your host or guest host on your show if you'd like to talk about it. Because like I said,
bet. Yeah, and it's not just the livestock transporters. Yeah. It's all the drivers out here. We contend with this on a day-to-day basis, and we all know the DOT likes to target us. That's why I'm becoming a bigger and bigger advocate of dash cams in vehicles for people like that when they're involved in an accident to protect yourself.
Do you think, Jerry, that the goal of this driver was to go cow tipping?
Wow.
Do what now?
Do you think that the goal of the driver was to go cow tipping as you had to slam on your brakes?
I
don't know. I never thought about that, but there wasn't enough room for him to tip. That was the problem.
Efficient. Cow tipping. I love it. Sorry,
bad joke.
That was. I thought that was funny. Anyway,
no, it was actually kind of funny. Yeah. I needed to be lightened up a little bit like that.
Okay, yeah, but we'll definitely have to talk about that since it's local. We'll set something up after the show and we'll talk about that sometime because it's like right in our backyard and I'd love to talk about it or at least get some more information because there's a lot of stuff coming in.
What I ought to do is load you up with me sometime in the cab of a truck and we'll just get some video footage of it. We'll make some people proud.
Let's do it. All right, let's do it. I love these ideas. We have great ideas on this show, don't we? All right,
there you go.
Back to fathers and trucking. Let's talk about that a little bit more, and then we can talk about our other sponsor, DAVY CROCKETT TA.
Yep. I'm gonna have to cut this short here in a minute because we're short-handed.
Jack is getting out of here soon too because everybody. I don't know what it is. Okay. Wednesdays are just super busy for everybody.
Well,
so
the Wednesdays are a super busy day for us. When we get through loading these other trucks out here, that'll be 8 loads out here.
Let me ask you.
This morning.
8 loads already. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Let me ask you one more
question.
And
they're still rolling in. And they're still rolling in.
Really? So how many loads a day do you guys actually do?
It just depends. It depends on the week and the day.
And you're talking about truckloads, like semi-truck, like bull rack.
Yeah, semi-loads.
Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Last question. Okay, so what do you think it means to be a father, especially in 2019 with all the technology that's going on, with all of the how the country's going? And I don't want to be political or anything like that, but just the more loose rules with stuff. And how is it different than back in the day? And what does it mean to be a father in 2019?
Well, the big thing I've done with Tyler, it's kind of the same thing I did. We give him a lot of responsibility and we hold him to it. It keeps him off the streets, and he's actually stepped up a lot. He actually manages a show cattle herd for the guys I work for. He shows cattle all winter long, and I try to optimize all the time I can with his busy schedule and him wanting to hang out with his friends. But I also try to optimize what time we got together.
Right.
And I'm fortunate that he's actually able to work up here, as well as once in a while he'll go with me, and he's actually learning how to buy cattle and everything like that. So,
Right.
Get involved with your kids no matter what it is.
So it's spending time
even
together,
if it seems like the most mundane thing there is, go out and get involved with them and support them with everything you got, because that's what got us where we are today.
Yeah, I think it's
really be an example to them.
It's really spending time with your kids, and unfortunately, it's the world nowadays in 2019 is so busy. It's really hard to do that, but I totally get it.
Well, and the other thing is too is don't let them don't be afraid to let them make a mistake, because we all learn from the school of hard knocks.
Yeah.
We all want to protect our kids and not let them get hurt or anything like that, but they're not gonna learn anything if we do it all for them.
Exactly.
So give them the initiative to do it. No matter what. If you're sitting there working on your truck, encourage your daughter or your son to help you out. If you're greasing your truck, or if you're a company driver and you're fortunate enough to be able to take your truck home, let them help you clean it. Polish it. Take some pride in what you're doing. That's going to instill pride in them, even if it's not your truck.
Agreed.
Don't just hang the keys on the hook and go.
Right.
Absolutely. Robert Green, hello. Robert Green just joined us. That was my last question for you, Jerry. I know you got to go, so thanks for coming on, and make sure you watch Jerry's show. He just posted an episode yesterday. It's on chromeandsteelradio.com.
Jerry and Tyler, not just Jerry. It's Jerry and Tyler.
Jerry and Tyler, Bullholland BS, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Chrome and Steel Radio. They take about a whole bunch of different
by the
stuff.
way, I just saw one of the bull racks that just rolled in here.
Yep.
1984 W9 A model short hood.
There you go.
With a big cam Cummins in it.
There you go.
All original. All original, probably a 235-inch wheelbase, little bitty thing.
There you go. Old iron everywhere. Love it.
You better believe it. I'll get a picture of it. We'll put it up on the
truck show.
On the Jack and Dave show.
Love it.
You bet.
Love it. Thank you so much.
I gotta go.
See you.
See ya.
Take care.
Thanks for having me on. Bye.
Absolutely. Bye. Thank you so much to Jerry Novak for coming on. Once again, his show is Bullholland BS, which is every 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesdays. He hosts that with his son, Tyler Novak, and they are the Bullholland, I don't even know what to call them, experts. Bullholland
extraordinaires.
Livestock relocation experts. How about that? So make sure you watch their show, and make sure you go to chromeandsteelradio.com and check out all their past episodes. I think they have 13 now, 14, so they're getting up there. Hello to everybody who's joined the chat since then. Jerry Novak just left us, but we still have a little bit more to go. Let's do a sponsor real quick. Davy Crockett TA Travel Center. Can you please explain to us, Jack, what Davy Crockett TA Travel Center is all about?
Absolutely. Well, they are located off exit 36 on I-81 in Greenville, Tennessee. Nice thing about them is that they've got several options if you're hungry when you're stopping. They've got an IHOP, Papa John's, a Dunkin', not Dunkin' Donuts, right? Because they rebranded.
Yeah, that's right.
Monthly sales on food and fuel. They're actually got a new 4-acre lot with 35 new spaces. Blue Plate Food Truck, legendary big spaghetti dinner on the menu for over 40 years. So that's a pretty interesting thing. Blue Plate special, country ham, chicken, hamburger, steak, fried chicken livers, which does not sound appetizing, but if you like fried chicken livers, then you need to get over there. Salisbury steak and 3 vegetables, all under $9. So that's a pretty big thing. They're a big supporter of Chrome and Steel Radio and Trucker Nation. Advocates for drivers and driver interests. They're locally owned, family-oriented franchise.
Love it.
Another special they've got going on is $125 in fuel. You get 1 free large, 1 topping pizza from Papa John's.
Guys, think about all of the pizza and Dunkin' and and IHOP, and I mean, oh my god,
It's so
there's
good.
so, I was
right?
gonna say, if you like carbs, Davy CROCKETT is where you need to go.
And really, why go hunting for your fuel and food when you can find a sure catch at Davy CROCKETT TA Travel?
I wrote that. Jason, if you're listening there, let me know how you like that. There you go. Why go hunting for your fuel and fuel and food when you can find a sure catch at Davy CROCKETT? Yeah, at Davy CROCKETT TA Travel Center. I ruined the tagline.
It sounds cool when you can say it correctly.
I know. Jack's got the voice and he's got the smooth iteration of it. So, but yeah, Davy CROCKETT Travel Center there in Greenville, Tennessee, exit 36 I-81. Thank you so much, Jack.
Sure thing.
All right. Couple last things. We were going to do a news segment, but we are running short on time, so we probably won't do that. Weekly truck show. Maddie, can you pull up our truck so we can do our quick picks?
Sure.
For those who don't know, of course, this is becoming a pattern now. Madison won last week by a landslide again. So the score is now 7 points for Madison and 2 points for Jack and I. Shit. That's all I can say.
Yeah. It seems like they're ganging up on us.
Someone's going to have to bleep that. I wonder if we need to, we need to have, like, a catch-up round, like a super challenge, like where we get 5 points or something like that.
I think that Maddie would just get 5 points.
I think Maddie would
that
just, get 5 points for that.
I mean, if that's how you want to do it. Since we did a little bit different with the Zoom call today, I'm having a little bit of trouble pulling up the photos on Instagram.
Okay.
So we might be doing the truck show at a later date.
No, just pull up the... That's fine. Just pull up the Internet Explorer tab there.
Okay. It's on a different area.
That's fine. Just use the Jack and Dave show scene, and then open up the Google, like the I button there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, while she's working on that, one of the great things about Father's Day is that it's also right next to my wife's birthday, so I don't
Two
really
in one.
get a
I was going to say, you don't get a
Day.
Father's Day. It's just like a wife's birthday kind of Father's Day. Oops, just passed. All right. It's not coming up, Maddie.
No, it's not on there.
All right. Well, how about this? We just choose and then post after.
Yeah, we can do
after
that.
the show. We can do a poll.
That's fine. So pull up. I'll pull up the Instagram right now, and we'll pick, and we'll add pictures later.
All right. So Maddie's turn to pick first.
Yes.
Yes. And we left off last time, I think, at that orange truck right there. Let's see. I am going to pick the one that we just posted today, which is it's a blue Kenworth from Reno. It's gorgeous. You'll know exactly which one I'm talking about. It's the only post we've had on Jack's today as well. It's absolutely stunning. Somebody commented, I heard it was even trailered in. #trailer queen. I thought that was funny.
Probably.
But it's an absolutely gorgeous truck.
I mean, that's one thing we needed to talk about. A lot of people say that, but like a lot of trucks are trailered. So
yeah, I know. I just thought that comment was funny.
I really enjoy people that comment that. They're like, yeah, that's a trailer queen, whatever. It's like, yeah, that's a like $500,000 truck.
Yeah, I would trailer
yeah.
too. Yeah.
No kidding. Yeah, like, do you want to drive a $500,000, something that's more expensive than your house down the road?
Yeah.
Possibly
Yeah.
have someone hit that?
Yeah, or rock chips or
a
anything
rock
else.
chip. Yeah, this truck was beautiful too. Absolutely, like you could eat off any surface of this truck. It was unbelievable. So
clean.
I just love those comments. I think they're funny.
Yes. So yeah, that's my pick for the week. It's the blue teal K-Dub. So
there you go.
All right, so typically I choose ones that I think that other people are going to pick, but I'm just going to pick my favorite just because.
Here.
Just
you need to look at the whole thing.
I'm going with that brown one right there, that Pete 389. Or is
I think it's a that's a 389, I think. Well,
it's hard to tell. The pictures are small.
It's either a 379 or a 389. I can't remember.
It's
it looks like it's a 389.
Yeah,
the brown and blue one.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So brown and blue one, and I will post these pictures actually in the comments below on the stream. And so we want you guys to pick from those pictures on there. Just vote for it, or you can like the picture. Honestly, that might be easier.
yeah.
Yeah. So I'll post pictures right now while we're on stream. I think Jack has to go here pretty soon.
Yep.
My pick for the truck show is. Oh my! There's so many good ones. Maddie took the one I wanted. Okay, so we're gonna go old school. This there's a Freightliner Powerliner. Okay, so for a bunch of you guys out there that are old school, you guys know what a Freightliner Powerliner is. Okay, Freightliner Powerliner was, I believe, in '74 or '76 they released the Powerliner with a larger engine and intercooler. It's a cab over model, but it's an old school Freightliner with a huge grill on it. Very rare to find, and we actually found one in Reno, Nevada this past 2 weekends ago, and it was just a beautiful, beautiful truck. It's white with yellow and blue kind of accents on it. So anyway, that's my pick. We're going to be posting all of these pictures in the comments below. Make sure you go down in the comments of this show right here and vote or like whichever one you want to pick. This is a competition between us three, and the winner gets a prize, and the loser has to do snow angels in their bathing suit. So that sucks. Anyway.
Well, I got to get going, but thank you, everybody.
Say goodbye to Jack, everybody.
Bye,
Jack.
We'll talk to you next week.
Bye, Jack. And we'll see him on episode number 14 next week on Wednesday as well. So let's finish this up, the show, Maddie. What else are we doing? Let's see. We just did our picks for the weekly truck show. Let's do our last sponsor here, which is the Chrome and Steel Club. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out for so long. We really appreciate it. Thanks for watching for Jerry. If you guys want to help support Chrome and Steel Radio, please visit chromeandsteelradio.com. We have new apparel coming on the website, and we also have our Chrome and Steel Club. So that's a new feature that we just added to the website. It includes exclusive video content. Like we said earlier, Jerry was talking about his trucker stories, and we'll be continuing to do more of that. He's going to be doing his alpaca stories. So for those who haven't heard the alpaca story yet, he'll be doing a live taping of that on a video with Bill Weaver, and we'll be releasing that in middle to late August. So if you want to view that, you have to be a Chrome and Steel Club member. So join the Chrome and Steel Club. Go to chromeandsteelradio.com. Other parts of being in the Chrome and Steel Club, you get special rebates and discounts from Chrome and Steel Radio partners, including Jack's Chrome Shop. You get a special discount for being part of the Chrome and Steel Club on jackschromeshop.com. You also get some stuff from Davy Crockett Travel TA. You'll be getting some free stuff and some discounts from Davy Crockett Travel TA when you're a Chrome and Steel Club member. Remember, the last thing, our event. Our next event is the 23rd of June, which is a Sunday. We're doing our Chrome and Steel Radio June Roundup, so please tune in for that. It'll be us here, the Jack and Dave Show. It'll be Bull Hall and BS, and it will also be Hope Zavara and Bill Weaver. So group show, Sunday, June 23rd. Show up for that. That's 7 p.m. Last thing, let's get our links, and then let's get out of here. Sorry, it's been such a quick show today. We've just had a really, really busy Wednesday. Quick thing, Chrome and Steel Radio Media, please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and our website. It's at Chrome and Steel Radio. Our website is chromeandsteelradio.com. If you want to follow our show, which is the Jack and Dave Show, please follow us at Jack and Dave Show on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Maddie is releasing a Freightliner history video this coming Friday at probably about 5 p.m. We're releasing our next history lesson. We've done 2 so far. We've done a history lesson on the W900L and a history lesson on the Peterbilt long hood trucks. And now we're doing a history lesson on the Freightliner stuff. So make sure you go watch that on our YouTube, which is Jack's Chrome Shop, and go follow our Chrome and Steel Radio YouTube as well. Anyway, that's a lot of different links there. The main one is go to chromeandsteelradio.com. Follow us on YouTube at Chrome and Steel Radio. Thanks so much for watching. Thank you so much for Jerry for coming on. Thank you so much for Jack for being here as long as he can. Thank you so much, Maddie, for producing. Thank you so much, Chrome and Steel Radio, for having us on their network. That's basically it, and we will see you guys again live Wednesday next week at noon, right?
Yes.
Jack and Dave Show, episode 14.
The 19th.
The 19th. Awesome possum. Make sure you vote in the comments below for our weekly truck show. Go to chromeandsteelradio.com, and we will talk to you later. Bye, guys.
Bye.